So I am now officially obsessed with making random things for junk journals and ephemera and vintage looking things. I joined a Facebook group called Junk Journal Junkies, and I joined one of the exchange/swaps, and the theme was spring colors, pink and orange, and you have to make at least 3 items for another person and exchange it with them. And I just went to town, so I just wanted to show the stuff that I made. First, I made this mini envelope using a tutorial from Paper Outpost. It's made from one piece of old music paper, and it has 2 pockets inside built in, and a little pocket here for where the envelope lid goes. And I used what was this? I used one of the Tim Holtz ink, aged mahogany, to create this like antique pink look, just to give it that theme color of pink. And I just took random paper, ripped them up, and glued it on that I thought kind of worked. This was from an old filing paper that I got from work, and this was in a bag of buttons I got from, I think, either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, a grab bag. And this was a paint chip because I just needed more orange things. Orange was harder to do than pink. Pink I could get a lot of, but orange was just like, I had to end up using accessories to get the pink in, like ribbons and stickers and things like that, and paint chip from Home Depot. So here I put a stamp. I got a confidential stamp that I've been using a lot. It's in red. And then also this was from a box of ephemera, or a bag of ephemera from Tim Holtz. And this was I ripped up from like a postage label that I also just took from the office supply center. And here's a little ribbon in the back. So that's the one item. Then I made a little envelope pocket triple layer set using another Paper Outpost template. And I got some stickers from Michael's Recollections. This was like the Bohemian themed stickers, and I just thought it all worked together. It kind of like has like orange and golds and pinks, lots of orange, golds, and pinks. I left the back blank because I kind of just implied that this would be glued onto a page. So I just left that blank, and if not, then whoever receives it can, you know, decorate it themselves, which is part of the fun. And I also took a gold star and glued it on here. So I just thought it was just like super fun. And then here's a Be Brave sticker, which I just thought fit in really well, and it was kind of subtle. And each of these is a pocket. And I had a circle puncher that broke from Hobby Lobby. Don't get it. I actually ended up looking at reviews online, and they were all terrible. They just said stopped working after like a few punches. And I ended up having to cut the circles myself. And I ended up alternating brushed corduroy and that burgundy again, because I thought it was like a good orange pink color contrast. And then finally, my most proud, oh wait, let me do this one first. So this is a mini tag I made. I ended up putting music paper on it, and using again that burgundy color, and a sticker from another set from Michael's, and this was, I think, for adulting. And I just really liked the message, "You are enough." Plus it was orange, bonus. And on the back, I took another postage label, ripped it up a little bit to create like a little bit of interest, and then inked that so that hopefully the person doesn't think that I, you know, accidentally ripped it. It was on purpose. And then put a live to from to, and instead of to name, I put to live boldly. It's a little bit of cleverness right there. And so this is a tag with a pocket. And so I just put that in there so that, you know, whoever gets it knows that it's a pocket. And this is another pre-cut tag that I got from Michael's also. You are powerful. This was on clearance. And on the back, I just put another orange just to hammer in the orange and pink theme. So that goes there. And this is a pocket inside. And this is a flip up card. So this is actually what they call specimen cards. If you haven't seen them, I am like obsessed with people who make these. I think they're so cool looking. And when I was saving videos on YouTube for things that I want to create, this was definitely on the top of the list. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It was definitely hard to do. I used to circle punch before it broke to punch a hole through this manila folder. And then I had this vellum-like page from a book that I bought at the Goodwill. And I cut it to size, and then I just put a sticker on there of a flower, because this was before I got pressed flowers from a friend. And then I just like went to town filling it up with interest and ephemera and labels and fake postage. And here, this is going to a person named Colleen. And so I engraved her name in the back of the copy paper, but not in the front. In the front, I used like, you know, like fake orange writing to do it. And this is her name in calculator code, pager code, if you will, for all my 90s kids. So this says Colleen in digits. And then it opens up, and here I just put more interest stuff in it, some stamping, and then more pink stuff, ripped up another piece of paper. And that's what I love about, like, I realize now, this is why I'm like having such a great time with like doing this type of like ephemera and snippets and junk journaling type things, because you can literally just keep going and never end. And even if you make a mistake, it doesn't have to be a mistake. You can just modify or morph whatever you're doing to adapt to it, or just put it to the side and save it for the next project, whatever it will be. And so that's what it that's kind of what it was like for me. A lot of this is like things that I ripped up, and I'm like, okay, well, oh, this would actually go great here. And that's what I did. This was from a magazine. I really like this message. And I thought it would be kind of cool to start with day 3 instead of day 1. And here, this was also this part of this. This was this label for address. And then this is also a mini pocket, because I just thought that was cool. And so that's why I put that here, so that the recipient will know that this is a pocket. So I just thought this was just like fun. I mean, like if I got this, I would be so happy, because it's just a lot of things to look through and just like flip open and pull out and just like peek through. And it's just like, you know, just for such fun. And then this is what I had for the pink and orange ephemera stuff. So this is the final things I made. Just random things I want to stick into the pockets and things like that.